there's a little coincidence that's been bothering me, and it should bother you. When we say nurses don't kill people, everyone loves to quote Beverley Allitt. And when I looked up Beverley Allitt, so it was like 1991 to 93. Well, she didn't kill babies. I think it was children, slightly older children. And she was convicted with 2 attack methods. Now let me know if something rings a bell when I say injecting one with air, and she was finally caught by insulin poisoning, and she was caught by the discrepancy in the C-peptide levels. Now, why this is bothering me is what are they actually saying then? So are they saying it's just a coincidence that we've got these 2 nurses who have used the same, let's be honest, pretty random attack methods? I mean, if you're going to play the statistics game on murders that have happened anywhere in the country, how many of them have been via this obscure air embolus? And then if you want to cross-reference that with how many of them have been also by insulin poisoning, and okay, well that's the attack method available to female nurses. Well, hold on a second. So Beverley Allitt's victims were, I think, slightly older children, but it doesn't actually work if you apply the same to Lucy Letby, because Lucy was looking after neonatal babies, and you don't actually need an attack method to, if you're gonna kill a baby, a preterm baby, all you have to do is just take an extended lunch break or deny it something, rather than actively do something to it. And again, I've said this before. How do you do an attempted murder on a 30-week-old baby? No one's going to fail, are they? 2 times, 3 times. So let's go back to. So what are we saying? So what are they saying? That, well, in that case, Lucy must have copied. Are they saying she copied Beverley Allitt, or are we saying it's a coincidence that they use these random attack methods? Because again, it's not the attack method that was available to Lucy. Lucy could have done anything, or literally she could have done nothing to kill a baby, is what I mean. So therefore they must be saying that she copied Beverley Allitt. Right. Okay, well, if she copied Beverley Allitt, well, firstly, how would she even know who Beverley? So there was no way. They searched her internet search history, and if she had looked up anything to do with Beverley Allitt, it probably would have cropped up in her search history. Well, also, if you ask any sort of, she was 25 at the time, any very busy, like someone who works 60 hours a week, a nurse working 60 hours a week, if any 25-year-old nurse, if they've even heard of Beverley Allitt, I mean, odds are they probably wouldn't have, because yeah, it was a nurse, Beverley was Allitt was a nurse, but Lucy would have been like 2 or 3 years old when this happened. But okay, let's just say she was some sort of history buff or something, and she had heard of Beverley Allitt, and she did copy Beverley Allitt. Well, in that case, if she knew the attack method that Beverley Allitt used, wouldn't she then also know how Beverley Allitt got caught? Like we heard in court, that Lucy Letby had never heard of C-peptide levels. And also, I don't even think that any of the babies actually died that were through alleged insulin poisoning. So this whole thing, it's like insulin poisoning has been the go-to for if they want to try and we don't know, but let's go for the tried and tested insulin poisoning. But it doesn't work with Lucy Letby, because they were neonatal babies. She wouldn't have to do anything. She would just do, if she'd done nothing, then the baby would die. So it doesn't work, this go-to. I don't believe in coincidences. But I mean, I'll tell you who would have heard of Beverley Allitt. That would be Dewey Evans, the police, someone, you know, people a bit older, like Steve Brewery, Ravi Jayaram. I bet they had known who Beverley Allitt was, and went, oh, let's grab that attack method, let's pinch that, yeah.